Sometimes you want to use AI like what we have here in Magic School without having to dig through all these tools to figure out which one you want, or you don't find the tool that's appropriate for what you need here. The beauty of these tools is they help create parameters and prompts for you, something I'll explain a little bit more in a moment. So since it's kind of almost like a guardrail that's going to shape what you're asking artificial intelligence to give a response that is appropriate and helpful to you as an educator. So if you don't want to use all these tools here, you can jump over to the chatbot, Raina here. Raina is really similar to ChatGPT or Claude.ai or Microsoft Copilot or Google's Gemini. In fact, it probably pulls its data from one or more of those other services anyways. So let's paste, actually what I want is a story. And I want that story to be about our school being transported to an underwater world. I want to describe the challenges and fun of going to school under the sea and what creatures we might meet. So I'll get rid of that extra quote there, which, by the way, I didn't even have to do. And I'll hit go. I could have just used my voice if I wanted. And here it is. It kicks it out. But I want a story. I don't want like a set of bullet points. I mean, it's kind of cool and all, but I actually want a story. And so what I gave you before was a prompt, which was that story that I wanted. But I'm going to get some parameters around it now. Now I want it to be an essay. So I was going to write, I should probably be more clear. Make it an essay of 300 words, make it a little funny and happy. And we'll see what happens. Those are the parameters that I've added to my prompt, my original prompt being up here, which is our school is suddenly transported to an underwater world, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm now adding these prompts. You can add a zillion prompts, and the better you get at parameters, and the better you get at adding parameters, the better your return is going to be from Raina the chatbot or any other AI service you might use. Let's see what happens here. There we go. That's an essay, and it should be a little bit silly and funny and whatever I want it to be. Now I could change the style. I could say, write it, if I can spell today, it like a pirate. And there we go. Now it's ahoy mateys, picture this. You wake up one morning, et cetera, et cetera. So now it's written like a pirate. So I've used the as a tool there, the as a parameter, I should say, to help benefit the prompt. Now, if you want, you can use these actions in here. You can translate this into a ton of different languages, but things like questions, length, summarize, and custom, you need the pro account for that. So this is the free account, which is what I'm using, which is probably what you are using. And in general, it's all you're going to need. You just will miss out on some of this. In fact, some of these things like, give me 10 questions about it, you could write in here anyways. So if you want that pro version, either you have to pay for it yourself, or better yet, get your school to buy the full Magic School version. Have a good time.